Hi students, in this video we will do experimental verification of Ohm's law. While we did the topic earlier, you got the definition, you are aware about that. Hi students, in this video we will talk about experimental verification of Ohm's law. As you already know that what is Ohm's law, it is that according to Ohm's law, the current flowing in a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across its ends. Means there is direct relation of current and potential difference provided to the conductor. But there is condition also. What is the condition? That it is possible only if physical conditions and temperature of the conductor remains constant. Okay, so let us do it experimentally. Here on your screen you can see there is setup of a circuit. This circuit is having voltmeter and ammeter adjusted in it. Where V is written, that is showing you voltmeter. Where I is written with blue ink, that is ammeter. And there is a zigzag wire with arrow-headed wire. It is showing you rheostat. As we discussed earlier also, function of rheostat is to change the resistance in the circuit. Okay. And there is a battery also. So let us see how the change in voltage affects the change in current. Okay, here at this moment you can see there is a graph also on one side, where along x-axis we kept V is for voltage, and along y-axis it is I think you are knowing only that the dependent factor we are keeping along y-axis and independent along x-axis. What is the meaning of independent factor? The factor which is not dependent on other things. Like here voltage is independent. We can adjust the voltage. But current is dependent. It depends upon the voltage provided in the circuit. Okay. So at this moment, as you can see, the graph there is no slope. Okay. So let us fix resistance first. Okay, I adjusted the rheostat. Okay, at this moment I adjusted rheostat at certain resistance. So now I'm going to increase the voltage. I am increasing voltage. You can see there are two horizontal bars on the right side of the screen. From there I am increasing the voltage. And when I am increasing the voltage, at the same moment there is increase in current also. That is why we are getting a straight slope inclined to the x-axis at certain angle, at a fixed angle we can say. So with increase in voltage, at every moment we are getting increase in current also. What it mean? There is direct relation of current and voltage. Current is directly dependent upon voltage. More the voltage, more the flow of current according to Ohm's law. So, if there is direct relation, the ratio we are getting fixed. Which ratio? Ratio of slope, that is giving you resistance. Here if I am increasing the resistance, again I am changing the setting of rheostat. There is, you can see here slope is becoming more steep, isn't it? Means here we are getting more resistance, high resistance. Okay, so main purpose of this experiment was to show you that more the voltage, more the current. Further I am going to decrease the voltage. You can see value of current is also decreasing, isn't it? Here setup is more clear to you. Here voltmeter is actually means they had given you an actual image of voltmeter on left side of the screen. and on right side of the screen it is ammeter, which is taking the value in milliammeters. So circuit is complete, you can see here, and then there is fixed resistance also that we had taken as load, that is 500 ohm. Okay, now in starting also only we kept it 500 ohm. So let us see. Okay, let me see, show you. On the left side at top you can see there is ratio of V upon R, as we are having resistance constant here. I took 500 ohm, so resistance is constant, voltmeter is showing you 30 volt, and this ammeter is showing you 60 milliampere. Okay, so the topmost value is showing you the ratio of V upon R. We got 60 milliampere when voltage is 30. As we said earlier, more the voltage, more the flow of current. So I am going to increase the voltage from voltmeter. See it carefully. Okay, now it is voltage is 55.5 volt. Okay, resistance you can see on ammeter it is 111. Obviously when we increased the value of voltage on voltmeter, the increased value we got on ammeter also. Same you can check on the upside box on left side, the ratio of V upon R. Okay, so again resistance remain constant, we changed only value of V, that is 55.5 volt, and we got current as 111, which is more than earlier. Okay, further I can increase it. Okay, so now voltage is 70.5. Again you can read the value from ammeter directly, it is 141 now, earlier it was 111, and calculation you can see on the top box also. So this is your Ohm's law, and you can, I think you observed the graph also. When we are changing the value of voltage, the slope of graph is also changing. Let me show you once again. Graph is given in middle. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, according to this, here this blue line is slope of the graph, that is representing resistance. Thanks to all of you. Stay home, stay safe.